the last question.
Mm.
As you are foreigners, what do you think that is difficult to working and living far from your birthplace?
What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, I think this. For foreigners to stay in other countries, yes, I don't think that is easy. Yeah. Then relatively, this is my opinion really. Yeah, relatively, the Japanese, because Japanese feel more difficulties, I guess. Yeah, because we've been living in an isolated island. Yeah. Then we are speaking Japanese. Only one country is speaking. Yeah. Then we have the strong culture. Yeah, in isolated island. Then very long traditions and the customs. So we've been living there. Usually, the typical Japanese stay there more than 20 years since the beginning of your life. So the habit you already established during those periods since you are born is very strong, especially when it comes to Japanese. Yes. So in that case, living in abroad is very big challenge. Yeah. That's why for myself, that was also feeling difficult for me at the time when I was 26. Yeah. Then I felt that is challenging. Yes. Then nowadays, now that it's been more than 8 years after I moved, I changed the place of living. Then what I can say is, it's very good experience for me, and the biggest thing is that I can be generous. I can be generous to any kinds of situation. Like if I were just a Japanese, then living in Japan for all the time, I couldn't experience such a lot of difficulties. Yeah, but now that I already experienced, so I can understand. I can feel sympathy to the people who are doing something different from me. Yeah, I can have some understanding to the people, and of course, as a Japanese, I can understand about the culture of Japan. Yeah, Japanese. So when I put together, I can say that my capacity of understanding to the other people, getting expanded, compared to the time that I was in Japan all the time. Yeah. Then this is, I can say this is kind of the growth as a human. Yeah. Then the reason I could do this, I could experience this is because I moved the living place. So this would be the one of the big impact and the positive factor to my life. Yes. So yes. Going back to the answer is yes, I can say it must be difficult, but because it's difficult, that's why we can say challenging. Then when you overcome the challenge, you can be someone else. Yes, compared to the previous situation. Yes, so I suggest also. I recommend also especially for Japanese people. Yes.
What is your difficult that you face?
Okay.
Your
Mm. Can I? I always thinking the three things. When we do the business in abroad, yes, there are three things. I call it hardship. Yes. Then first one is the living environment. Yes. The place you used to live must be different from the place that you are currently living in abroad. So you have to be accustomed with it. Even you just stay in the same, stay the normal, but you may have some like the healthy issues, the problems, or you may not accustomed with the traffic rule, then you may get accident. We don't know. But just living in abroad itself is yeah, something hardship, some hardship for foreigners. And secondary is the culturally and the language, cultural difference and the language. Yeah, this is almost about the communication between the people. Yeah, so once you move, you are the foreigner, but one of the members who consists of society of the place. Yeah, then most of people who stay there is different from your own culture, own language. Yeah, so the human relationship is the key to be there, to live there. So you have to be accustomed with it. You have to have the profound understanding to the people, not only about the language, but also about the culture. So yeah, this is very, I think you can imagine easily about these difficulties. Yeah, but for foreigners, the tackling this challenge is the one of the big matter. Then third one is the business success. Yes, you have to challenge the business. You have to perform well as a business person. So doing this, even under the situation of number one, number two, I mean that you have the difficulty of the living environment and also difficulty about the language and culture. Yes, including this, you have to perform well as a business person. So not only focusing on the business, but also focusing on the living and the language culture. Yeah, these are the things like total skill is required when it comes to the business in abroad. So we can say challenging, working in abroad is a challenging experience. What is the meaning of challenge is to tackle these difficulties, then have to perform well as a business person. So that is my meaning, my definition of the meaning of working abroad and the hardship of the meaning of hardship of the business in abroad. Yes, thank you. Sorry. Now it's almost the time. Yeah, I have to. Yes. So that's all. Thank you very much. Do I do this?
Yes. Yeah,
Okun. Okunchuran. How about the starting movie?
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you for watching.